What is going on, guys? It's Brendan here. We're back with some more Summerslam prediction videos. This time, Dolph Ziggler, Kaitlyn will take on AJ Lee and Big E Langston, a mixed tag team matchup that has got a bit of a story behind it. Actually, it's actually a pretty good build up to it, and we'll get into all that in this video. And you see Dolph Ziggler coming out here. Disappointing that he's in this kind of matchup. Unfortunately, I was hoping that he would be a part of the World Heavyweight Championship, if not World Heavyweight Champion, at SummerSlam, but unfortunately he's not. He's been taken a step back from the world title scene after a very disappointing reign, terrible reign, and now he's stuck doing a mixed tag team matchup. I don't know. Not happy with that. I was really starting to get behind Dolph Ziggler, really starting to like the guy, but I don't know. Every time I just start to like him, WWE push him back. When he was taking on Cena at TLC, I was really starting to get behind him. Then he started doing nothing again, and then when he won the World Championship, I was starting to get behind him again, and then he did nothing again. So I don't know, it's disappointing to see him get this opportunity and then not run with it, or WWE doesn't let him run with it. I don't know, when will Dolph Ziggler shine? I don't know, but this basically all came about. AJ Lee and Kaitlyn have been feuding over the Divas Championship. Surprising that they're not actually putting the Divas Championship on the line in a normal matchup, instead throwing them together for the mixed tag team. But throwing Kaitlyn and Ziggler together is a very odd pairing. They really haven't come across each other at all, haven't really teamed up or shown any kind of friendship or anything like that. So them two teaming up together is a little weird. But Ziggler and Big E Langston, of course, Big E Langston was Dolph Ziggler's big heavy, he was his bodyguard of some sorts, I guess you can say, and he was he was the third man, odd man out. He was the third wheel in the whole big Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee relationship. And of course, Dolph Ziggler broke up with AJ Lee after his face turn, and now feuding, and AJ Lee is using Big E Langston to get back at Dolph. And I guess so far so good. I think Big E Langston's got a huge future. I really like Big E. I think he's just awesome. Given the opportunity, I think he can be a real major player in this business. I think he's certainly got World Heavyweight Championship written all over him. He's got, I don't know about WWE Championship, but that'll time will tell, because I don't know if his ring work is up to par. But of course, he's still young in his career. By 5 or 6 years' time, he might be ready. But I certainly think he's got World Champion written all over him. I think he's going to be, I don't know if a big main event player, but I think he's, the World Championship, I know it's not a big title, and I think probably by the time he's be ready for that, it'll be unified anyway, so it'll only be the WWE Championship. But I think he could be a champion and make a big impact one day. He's certainly got the look. He's a big guy. He's very big. But I think he can play that Mark Henry kind of role, and just a big threat and a big monster type guy, big muscly guy, and strong, and he can do all that impressive power feats that not many people can do. I think that'll be Big E. I think what I actually would have thought that Big E versus Mark Henry was going to happen at SummerSlam. So I'm a little surprised that this is how it turned out. Predicting maybe at WrestleMania, I was thinking, yeah, Big E versus Mark Henry SummerSlam was probably going to be a lock, but no. I think Big E versus Mark Henry needs to happen before Mark Henry finishes up. I'd also like to see a Big E versus Ryback feud. Maybe Big E even versus Big Show as well. Just have Big E versus all these massive guys and just pick them up and throw them around the ring like a rag doll. That would be pretty cool. But anyways, back to this matchup. Who's going to win this one? I think it's going to be Dolph Ziggler getting his revenge over AJ Lee and Big E. I can't see Big E winning. I think Dolph Ziggler is a much bigger star than Big E Langston so far. Big E's just starting out and really hasn't proved himself as a singles competitor. I would like to see Big E Langston as a mid-card champion, the Intercontinental United States champion. I think that might happen in the near future. I think this year I wouldn't be surprised we see Big E Langston feuding, if not world mid-card champion of some sorts. But for now, I think Dolph Ziggler needs to kind of get himself away from this AJ Lee thing and get himself back in the world title scene and get back at Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio took Ziggler out, and Ziggler's kind of just gone away, had a rematch and just kind of forgotten about it. It's a little stupid in that regard. I think they might want to sort that out. And have Ziggler get his revenge in the end. I mean, Alberto Del Rio as champion sucks. I'd much rather see Dolph Ziggler as champion, and I think everyone else would as well. So that would be awesome. Kaitlyn and AJ, I think it's a little. I don't know what they're doing in the Divas division. I think if you're not on Total Divas, they don't really care about you. And I mean, the thing about Total Divas is their Divas champion and #1 contender are not on the show. It's a little stupid. And also Layla, who is a wild card, I'm sure she'll be out in this ringside in this match as a manager of some sorts. She's not on the show either. So the three main people in the Divas division at the moment are not on Total Divas, which makes no sense to me. And they do regard as the Bella Twins as the #1 and 2 Divas in the WWE. So does that mean that the Bella Twins are going to get the championship in the future? Maybe. Do they need it? Probably not. I don't think they really need it. But I think having AJ Lee as champion is good. I think she makes a very good champion. I think Kaitlyn, I've been impressed with her. She can't talk for shit. She really can't. She needs to stick away. She should never cut a promo again in her life. I'd be quite happy never hearing her talk again, because she is a terrible actress. She is shocking, and she cannot talk on the mic for shit. But in the ring, I think she's entertaining. I love her spear. It looks very menacing and devastating on AJ Lee. But Divas champion, I don't think so. I think AJ Lee deserves the championship belt, deserves a run with it. She had a great year last year, and I think everyone agrees that AJ Lee is the right person to hold the belt. So will this be the last time we see Kaitlyn and AJ face off? I don't think so. Maybe one more match at Night of Champions where Kaitlyn and Dolph Ziggler win this one. Kaitlyn gets #1 contendership for the Divas Championship, loses again at Night of Champions, and AJ Lee moves on. Big E loses this match. Him and AJ maybe go their separate ways, perhaps. And Big E goes on to feud with mid-card championships. Dolph Ziggler back on the world title scene. That's my predictions, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and of course subscribe. More SummerSlam prediction videos coming real soon.